Meals with Simon, Mexican-style minced beef tortilla wrap. Slice some avocado.
Meanwhile, comment where you are watching from.
Chopped up avocado, seasoning it with some lime juice. You can use lemon, stops it going brown, and it's going to go lovely with the wraps. Here we have prepped all the fillings to go in the wraps. We've got some washed rocket, some shredded little gem lettuce, some diced up tomatoes, and I've seasoned that with some garlic granules and some ground black pepper. Got some finely sliced sweet peppers and some finely sliced cucumber. Then we've got some chopped up diced avocado with some lime juice over it, and then we've got some diced up red jalapenos. You could use green jalapenos. And then we've got some red onion finely sliced, and it's just been marinated in some salt, and I'm using a bit of vinegar to just rinse out the salt and take the harshness off the red onions. We've got some sour cream and some tomato salsa, they're optional. And then as flavourings today, we've used some garlic granules on the tomatoes, some ground black pepper, and I'm just using a little bit of chipotle and lime seasoning that's going to go on top of the minced beef. So the heart of the wrap is some minced beef balls and some cheese slices. Okay, doesn't matter which sort of cheese, whether you use the the really synthetic type ones. I prefer a bit better quality, so I've got some nice medium cheddar cheese slices. So you take your minced ball, this is beef, you could use pork, you could use a mixture of beef and pork, and either with a burger suppressor, or I'm just using the hilt of my hand, you just spread the minced beef around to fill most of the size of the wrap, and obviously you judge with a bit of trial and error the size of the ball depending on the size of your wraps that you're using. But you want a nice thin layer so that it cooks quickly, because you're only cooking it on one side, so it's need to cook through the meat. Advantage of beef is, beef is not so critical to cook fully through like pork is, or minced chicken. You could do minced chicken. So I'm adding some seasoning, you don't have to. I've got some nice chipotle chili and lime seasoning. You could use fajita mix seasoning. You could use a mixture of cumin and garlic powder and paprika. You could just use some herbs like oregano, but I'm just doing it with this seasoning, which complements the rest of what I've got here. Just a thin layer. And you pre-prep several of these, and then you cook each one and build up the layers. Pan, a little bit of oil in the bottom, and triangle. Wow, you want really good contact with the meat in the heat. You can hear it sizzling. Doesn't take long. So, chefy tip: when you put your hand on the tortilla with the mince in initially, it's cold because of the cold from the meat. And once it's cooking, you'll start to feel it hot at the top. Once it's evenly hot, you know it's cooked.
Take this time to share this video and write in the comments below your favorite meal. And we'll make sure we leave a heart especially for you.
One. Flip it over. Put on a cheese slice. Preferably with a lid to help the cheese soften. If you haven't got a lid, you can just have a big sheet of foil just prop over the top to help it steam, soften the cheese up. So here we have all the ingredients to build up the tortillas. Choose what you want, mix and match. Got the red onion, cucumber, sweet peppers, tomatoes, avocados, jalapenos, shredded little gem, and rocket, and some salsas if you wish them.
And some red onions.
Okay, so you've got your layers in, fold up your wrap, and it's got a crisp coating. Either eat it with your fingers or knife and fork. Meals with Simon. Bon appetit.
Would you try this out? Comment while you're in below. Please like, subscribe, or follow for more smashing foods and recipes.